Right, hi YouTube, so welcome to the Sorare video. So in this video, obviously we'll go through what is Sorare and then go through my strategy and what are my plans and my calculations for this season. So I have a little Excel prepared as well, so we'll go through some players that I've bought already and how I'm going to tackle this season with the new hot streak. Let's start with this new hot streak, which is introduced basically towards the end of last season. They've tried it with the MLS, the American League, and now they're introducing it for the Premier League, La Liga, League One, Bundesliga. So all these are new ones that they've brought in for the streak. This is all brand new for everyone. So, and then also the hot streak for some other leagues like Contender, and then their Challengers, and then the Belgium League and the Eredivisie, so the Netherlands League as well. So these are kind of the main. This MLS still happening as well. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in total, there are possibly 9 different leagues, and then you're allowed a limited and a rare. So basically, this is what I'm tackling. Of course, you can have more than that, but then that's the minimum I would say to go for. Of course, you don't have to go for every league, depending on how much players and how much you want to spend on the game. Let's go through how much as a budget you would I would recommend spending on. So in fact, I have a little spreadsheet here. Yeah, I just say minimum. This is bare minimum. Okay, so you want to play the Premier League. Even I've overspent, right? So if you want to play the Prem, this is just one team, by the way. One team, a bit of a mixture of players. Given that I did have some, let's say, I have some, they call classic cards. Classic cards, which are cards I used last year, so I can carry them over to this year. If not, you can buy them off the market for a fraction of the price of the in-season cards. In-season cards means cards that are, hold on, let me have might have an image to show you guys. These, for example, are limited cards, whereas in-season cards will look something like, hold on, if I just go on the market, I'll be able to show you. They're on auction right now, so people can buy these. Yeah, these are what in-season cards look like. They're like little chips. For example, goalkeeper will look something like this, whereas a classic card, which I bought, would have the phase, and then will have different years of versions. And that way, those you can use basically forever, but you're allowed one player from Classic, and then all the others have to be in season, basically. So it gives you a bit of utility to use old cards, but at the same time, you're going to have to invest a bit more and spend it on new cards, which is exactly what I have done. Maybe this is a good, yeah, this is a great example, which is a team that I already submitted and will be playing already. So I have Jack Butland, who, as you see, has the face, which means he's the classic card from last season. And then we have some new players from this is, I believe, the Challenger. I can't remember Challenger. Yeah, this is the Challenger League. Oh, nice, got an assist for this guy, which is very nice. Is he playing? Okay. How come I wasn't notified? But that's a good score to have. Straight away, my player is actually playing live, so you can actually watch live games. My player, like I said, got an assist. He's more of a centre mid, I believe. Yeah, he's a centre mid, and he got an assist. So hence he's actually scoring 85 points. So he's got a goal assist, which is worth 60 points. And then for playing, if your player plays, he gets 35 as a base, and then some obviously don't play, but then he did get so. If you ask me, I'm not exactly sure how to calculate it, but let's say it's got a penalty area entry, they've got all these like passes that's completed, possessions, defending, so tackle one is doing well tackling wise, and they've got double where yeah, don't ask me what that means. Okay, so general, then he's played 47 minutes, and then he's got 2 fouls so far. So all of his scores are very positive. Of course, then you can have error led to goals, you can have own goals, you can have yellow card, red cards, all of those. So those can be points deduction things. Yeah, so far this one looks good, and we have again. So I have classic card. This guy who initially plays for the MLS and then now got transferred here. So far he will still be counted as an in-season. They have specific times on it. Doesn't say here, but because the MLS still happens and he hasn't had a full year of utility, so hence he still counts as a in-season card. So we'll have all these coming on, and then there are some called Contender, which is the K-League. I did have a table on how they divide leagues. Yeah, let me go through. It's quite a lot to go through, so let me just go through the leagues first of all. And then I'll show you the team pickings and what Sorare is all about. So now you know how to score the points. And then hold on, there was some crafting, sealing. Sealing is another thing as well. Like basically for cards that are useless, and you can seal them and gain some points. And then I think this is the one. Or should I go for the hot streak? Nope, unfortunately this is not the right one. There was one with like different leagues and stuff. There we go, I think that's the one. This is countdown. If I go on a hot streak, that might be better. Sealing. No, this is too far. I think it might be this one. Let's see if it has. Nope. Hold on. Okay, trying to find all the leagues. Mega cart, loyalty box, double up. Okay, is it Contender? No. Latest patch? No. Maybe this one. Nope. It's very hard to find old stuff actually. I should have this reviewed and latest patch. Nope. Was it this one? Might have seen this one actually. Nope. Hold on. Okay. What's this one? Hot streak. Okay, I think this one will have it. This one only has the main league. Okay, so main league you have Premier League, League One, La Liga, and Bundesliga. So the common one. Only exclude the Italian league because they couldn't get the license. And then for pretty sure it says it somewhere. Double up. These are all the previous promos, but it doesn't have the one with all the hot streak, which is a bit annoying. It doesn't. I'm sure it showed it before, but I wish I can show you guys exactly. If not, I think I have an image. Hold on. Okay, it took me some time, but I finally found it. So here we go. These are the breakdown of the different leagues. Like I said, there are 9 you can go for. These are the own individual ones. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then there are 2 more big ones called Challenger, which consist of the Portuguese League, the Turkish League, the Danish League, the Scottish League, and the Austrian League. So that's Challenger. And then for Contender, there's the K-League. These are kind of like the off-season runs, where there's the K-League, Japanese League, and this is Norway, and then this is let me get back to you on that one. And then there's the Argentinian League, and then there's the Bundesliga 2, and then the League 2. I think this is the Brazil one. Hold on, pretty sure that's Brazil. It's not Brazil. Hold on. SHNL. Okay. This is sorry, the Croatian one. There we go. Okay, yeah. Croatian League. Sorry about my football knowledge. And now you know. So yeah, so these are different leagues and the breakdown. And one thing I want to show you now, which just kind of happened as I was going on. So you know, I was making this Excel. These are the players that I purchased so far for rare. I can show you there. I've actually put okay, let me open a new tab. Computer's lagging a bit. Should be okay. So I'll show you the players that I have. See, I've got some cash. I actually did make some profit already. So if I go back to here on the Reds, I have enough for the players. So these are the players I bought, right? So I bought Chalaba, Ryan Yates, Alex Scott, and Danny Welbeck. And then there was one guy who just sold, was the guy who played for Leeds United. I actually bid it on him earlier. I paid £36 for him. and then I've just sold him for 52 just 3 minutes ago. Literally brand new. This guy, he's the penalty taker for Leeds, so he should be pretty good, I think. But it's just that because I already have enough players, I don't really need him right now. So, but he should be good. He'll be good. It was a strange one because how much did I sell mine for? I sold mine for around 50 odd, right? So okay, yeah, he did save up a little bit. So he bought it with me for 52. I sold mine for 52. On the market, it's around 65. I have a bit of market credit, which, like I said, if you sign up using my link in the description below or using this QR code, you get £50 off, which is equivalent to market credits. So you can use it to save up on almost half of the price of this guy, so around £25 off, which is great. So I might have sold it a little bit too cheap, but I think see how much people bid on him. I'm okay because I made money already. Like that's before balls kicked. So I've made around 16 pounds roughly, and there's a bit of fees involved, but yeah, roughly 16 to 15 pounds just from just trading really. So you can actually earn from trading as well. That's another aspect of the game. So this is fun, and I actually also have it limited. So yeah, all these are based. These are actual real life money. So yeah, I think I'm happy that was sold. And then let me go through the squads. So okay, let me just quickly go through who I've bought so far. So for goalkeepers, so wait, let me mark this down. I said this year I'm going to do this properly. I'm going to mark down everything that I've bought, everything that I've sold, so just like that. So yeah, I've been a quite Excel man right of late, like for work as well. So green, does it not accept green? Okay, it should do. There we go, green. And then some money in. I'll just say total of this as well. Should be a formula for this. Hold on. Sum off these. There we go. Make this green. So far, let's do some calculations. If you're not Excel man's fine. Like you don't have to be. Okay, sum off this deduct by this. Excel 101. So far I've still got a net spend of sorry, let me get this the other way around. That way it'll show the negative. There we go. Yep. So far I'm still negative 274 in terms of the oh wait. Oh yeah, that's not right. Okay. So net spend, you can see all of these. Let me show you the formula. Yeah, net spend and then net income with that. So obviously then I'll get income from the games, which is the streak that I showed you already, and then there's also the in-season rewards, which I'll go through later on as well. So a lot of things going on. You can basically, your only expense would be buying the cards, and all the entries for competitions are free. Sometimes they do charge for like essence and stuff. That's called Arena. We'll go through that as well. So much to go through. I'll hopefully make it all into one video. Something like under 20, probably under 30. Yeah, under 30 will do. And then so yeah, that's kind of my financial position, you can say. So the players that I've actually bought more goalkeepers, and these are classic ones, but they will be sold, or I'm trying to look to sell them before the season starts, but obviously trying to find a good price. And then the others I'm happy to sell as well if I make a profit on them. So all of these, if anyone's interested and wants to buy, let me know. You can list cards for free, and there's no cost at all. I just want to see this guy who bought it off me. Is he new? Oh, no, he's not really. He's not new, but it was a decent price, I think. You see that he's been playing a lot, and he looks like an experienced player. So the fact that I've sold my card, and I don't mind it. Obviously he's either building a lead squad or he's doing something. But 52 is not that expensive, but for me it's profit because I managed to get it as an undercut, so I'm okay with that. And you get bonus for the first card, and also the his card number, which I think Obviously, championship will be easier, but he's number 10, so if you get a number 10 card as well, he will have a little bonus. So right now they're selling card number 7, and on bid this is card number 4, so it's got a way to go. So once the card number 10 is released, that might be the one you want to get. So it just get you extra collection bonus, which we'll go through now actually. So collection bonus is like it's like this, where if you buy players from the same club, then they get extra bonuses. So for example, this Chelsea one, who I only got one player off, will have 0% bonus. Whereas if I, for example, this FC Dallas, who have 2 players off, gets you 1 player bonus. There we go. So yeah, just collection. The more you earn, each one I earn worth 30 points, I believe. Each player is 30 points. There we go. 30 points to start with, and then 30 points to start with, and then once they have either like a special edition, or they have so this one was a special edition, so got like 20 extra point. And if you don't list them up for 30 days, they get extra 10. So in total, you get 60 points. Like I said, this is special edition, or you can first own and then new card. And then I'm the first owner of the card, basically. So that's 50 collection. Call it collection point. Yeah, collection points. There we go. So yeah, so far financially we're good. And like I said, I'm quite focused on the rare. Like I said, so I'll have one team in. Like I said, there are 9 leagues, so I'll have 1 team in rare, 1 team in limited to start with. Of course, I'll build more as I earn more money, but then to start with, this is what we're going to have. So I'll pick the team as well, so I'll show you guys exactly how it works. And then for limited, obviously they're cheaper. This is kind of like the entry for everyone. And then where the rares is the one where I'll be trading, hoping to make some money, like arbitrage as well. So I did make I did make, like I said, about 15-16 pounds on this, so which is good, and then that allows me to spend more on other players. So yeah, like I said, the worst case is if you don't want to play, you can list all your players up and sell them all, and you probably won't have all the money, because the aim is you try to break even, but then break even and of course earn more. But once you've sold your players, then you're not going to enter the competition. So it's kind of like your assets, really. These are all your assets. I know they're NFTs, but we treat them as assets here in the world. So for limited, you're aiming for about 100. I should be able to get it for 100. And then for limited, I actually way overspent here. So let me just update this to around 250. So just to be a bit more realistic, because you won't need the 2 extra goalkeepers, so you can take about 100 off. So yeah, about 250. No, I actually think it's reasonable. Sorry, yeah, let's go back. Yeah, I think 250 is softer, let's say. I don't want to go too low, but yeah, I think. Look, okay, so 220, that seems fair, right? 230, yeah, okay. You know what, just take 250 for the sake of it. So for rares, 250, that's minimal, and then for limited, £100, that's minimum. So depending which one you want to play, more people will be playing limited, and then rare will be less people, so more chances of you winning good cash. And that should take us to the... Do I have the price of the leaderboard? I'll have to find that somewhere. Hold on. Sorare price leaderboard. I think this is the one. Some other content creator has created it as well. Is this the one? 2024. I don't think they released it yet. That's why it's hard to find. Obviously the hot streaks there. This is last season. Will that be a good statistics? Champions don't have that anymore. Yeah, this is last season's, but we'll use that as a reference. I don't think they've released it yet, but so basically okay, so we'll just take you to the website. Yeah, this is last season, so you have a rough estimate of how much prize you can win. They've changed it now. So last season they started with 5 leagues, so now they're only 3. So you start kind of here, you win cash, or you win essence, or you win they call XP. XP is you use to level up the cards. Again, another thing to go through. So quite a lot of features. Just quick skim through. If there's anything you want to ask, comment down below. I'll try to get you out, sort you out. So basically, by finishing, let's say top 40, top 70. top 70, sorry, win £10, sorry, $10. All these are in dollars, and then if you'll get promoted once you reach a certain threshold, and League One's kind of like the top league we want to reach. And then let's say we reach podium, which is first 3 places, you win 1,500, 1,700. So these are kind of what you want to go for ultimately. But meanwhile, then obviously there's that hot streak which we already introduced. And why now is a good time to join? Because right now there are the special hot streak, which is called Mega Hot Streak. So all the prizes are boosted by 5 times, and that's for example my squad. If I score of 5, if I score 360 or above, then I unlock this, and then for rare, if I unlock 400 for this, then I unlock this, which basically as long as I go up here I already broke even, right? So I need to hit, well, you only get 1 chance, but then the rest is doubled. You still get that double reward, but yeah, basically this hot streak goes on throughout the season. So as long as you reach these, keep reaching these thresholds, which means having good squads, then you can unlock these along the way. Obviously this is times by 5, so otherwise you win 20, and then I think here is 40, right? Yeah, so it'll be 20, 40, some kind of thing, just from entering a squad. So it's very, you wouldn't say it's a passive income, but you can say it's by the way, just want to declare, none of these are investment advices. All of these are, like I said, you're using real money, and it's like a trading game. So you are using real asset for this. So, and I have tried with withdrawal, so I have withdrawn before, so that's the good news. One thing you probably want to try whenever you start anything is so I have done withdrawals. I want to show you here, but I have done withdrawals. There we go. Yeah, there's a good one. I've shown deposits and I've shown withdrawals, so they do work. Obviously they do charge a small fee, like 1 or 2%. I think 1%, which is pretty reasonable for these crypto games. So I will be then using this balance for the French League is next, so I'll probably use that for the French League or the La Liga, whichever comes first. I think La Liga, League One will be next. So yeah, so like I said, so you can win prizes from finishing, let's say, top 100, and then you can win prizes just from reaching targets. So there are 2 ways to win money, and then of course, like I said, there are another way to, you say, earn money, then that's from trading, which is what I also do. I'm a trader, I'll be very honest, I'm a trader, so yeah. Alright, let's now go to the lineup. So just all you do is from home page. Like I said, my games are playing live right now. Oh, they lost the clean sheet, which is a bit annoying. And yeah, my guys lost a bit of points as well. So you watch the games live and makes it much more exciting. I would say just start with the limited and then move up the ladder as you go. But yeah, it's I would say it's fun if you like football. Then it's just like another investment here. So next week there's no Prem yet, and on the 8th of August there'll be the Eredivisie, the Belgian League, MLS Challengers still going on. That's the Scottish League. And then for week 103, which I'm sure will make weekly videos, week 104, this is the big one where we have the Premier League, the La Liga, and then there's Champion, basically all of these big leagues, and then pretty much there's League One as well. Why did they show that there? Not sure. Oh well. So yeah, all of these are here. Only the Bundesliga yet to come. Bundesliga starts a little bit later. So what you do, let's say I'm just going to set up a team here. For example, if I go on limited, go on rares. So here you pick, it's like a 5-a-side football. You see the stadium there, okay? So you go on setup. You have to set this up every week, game week. So this is where you differentiate yourself from players. So you pick players that either have high XP. So this is the XP bonus, scarcity bonus. Scarcity bonus is for rare, you get that. And then XP bonus, this is for my collection. And you get bonuses, these are new as well, for lineup bonus, for having a mix of clubs, and then there's a cap bonus as well. So goalkeeper, I'm going to think, obviously Chelsea, going to play Crystal Palace. Should be relatively easy game for them. If not, you can pick Nottingham Forest. I've got Matt Sells as well, so I'm still thinking who to pick. And then for centre back, I only have 1 player for these now, so it's going to be Chalobah, who like I said, I personally like to pick my goalkeeper with my defender. So if they have a clean sheet here, so clean sheets are like they're quite decisive, so like equivalent to a goal and assist, right? So that's I think it's extra. Can't remember exactly. Extra 30. So 30 or 40. I cannot remember exactly, but that's basically a decisive for Sanchez. Plus the 35 he's already got from playing. I think it's 30. Yeah, it's reminding me. I think it's 30. So hold on. We will see here. Yeah. So obviously the final, 60. Okay, sorry, 60, and then plus the 30 he has all round scores. Yeah, so he's done really well that game. Hence he was really good. So he scored a 90 point that game against PSG in the World Cup final. Of course, they got a clean sheet, so he was quite high in that price. And then make sure I'm selecting all in season now. So this is my classic card. And then all of these will have to be the chip cards, so in-season cards. And here I either have Ryan Yates or Alex Scott. Alex Scott played Liverpool, which will be quite a tough game, so I'm going to go Ryan Yeast. I think that's how you call him. And then here I only have one choice. So I have Danny Welbeck, who is from Brighton, and with João Pedro leaving, I believe he is going to be... Well, he was leading striker last season anyway, so yeah. So leading striker for Brighton, hopefully. All of these are estimates. And then so he's going to play there for striker role for me. And then that leaves me with the last spot. Like I said, I only have 5 players. Of course, you can buy more players, and then that gives you more flexibility. And then Alex Scott here, I know he's not favourable fixture, but at least he's going to play. Maybe off the bench. That gives me that kind of like a substitute squad spot. Captain will go Chalobah. So I would then go submit this, which is bang on 250, so that's under the 360 cap. So first of all I earn that 6% bonus, and then another thing I can do is level up these cards, which so I would then submit this squad, and this squad will be eligible to play in that weekend. So based on this, it does show you the rewards here, does it? Nope. But like I said, so if this team scores more than 400 points, which it might do, if Chelsea keeps a clean sheet, and then if Welbeck scores a goal or two, maybe Yates gets some assists as well, or maybe a clean sheet for both. And if Welbeck scores 1 or 2, and then if these two play well, like at over 50, then I can definitely, I think so. I can get 400 points for this, which then allows me to get £100. It doesn't break even straight away, but then if I win it twice or 3 times, then throughout the whole season, okay, that way I can obviously it wouldn't be boosted anymore, but then I'll still win some early on. So the earlier you join, the better. That's for limited. That's for rare, and then limited would be the same idea where I have a bit more options. So here, it depends who starts really, but then otherwise I will have Edison, who apparently staying now. So, and then I have Kenny Tete. Like I said, I don't have many options. So Brendan Aronson, and then I do have Gael Carrez, but that's the classic card. And like I said, I only allowed 1 classic card, which makes it harder to fit him in. So, and then I'll have this guy from Leeds. He's number 10, by the way. Did get the right version. That leaves with the only spot I can probably go. Yeah, I know it's going against him. I usually don't play when they play against each other, so I'll have to have probably nothing decided yet. Probably have Patrick Roberts, but I still have a bit of buffer, so I'll have to strengthen this team a little bit depending on who plays. And of course there are predictions on lineups earlier before the start of the game, so you do have to enter within 12 days, so just before the game week starts. But then so yeah, I do have a bit of buffer, just more team news before I submit. So that's kind of how I'm going to play. Last thing I'll go through in this video, because I'm running out of time, is just the level up and the ceiling. Ceilings here, you just seal the card. And then for level up, for example, let's click on this little icon. So you earn essence you can craft cards with. I mentioned that already. So XP you can use to level up your cards. Anyone that I've bought that I can level up, maybe, for example, yeah, let's do this guy who's Sorare. It costs 200 to level him up. Just click on level up, and then now he goes from yeah, see, so level bonus. He was level 5, now he's at level 6. So you want to keep leveling up these players. There are limits to how long you can limit. I'm not sure why I wait so long for these, but the limit on timers where you can level them up. So make sure you keep leveling them up. If that makes sense. Basically, like I said, live games going on, and then okay. Final thing I want to go through is crafting system. So rather than earning cards straight away, you can earn essence, and then every 1,000 essence you can earn. You can craft a card. From these leagues, so our Scottish leagues added now. I'll just wait for the Prem to be here, and then I'll craft a card. Maybe I'll craft a card here just to show you guys. I think that's okay. I would like some. No, don't have LDVs yet. We've got Scottish League and the Jupiter League, so I think I'll wait for the Prem. I'm honestly wait for the main leagues to come in. But then I've got rares and super rares, which I don't play anymore. But I play limited and rare, so that's, like I said, what I'm tackling. So as I said, total of 9 hot streaks, and then I'll have 18 teams to start with. That's 1 from limited, 1 from rare for each one, and then that's the maximum chances I can win. But obviously, as time goes on, I'll build more and more teams. You're allowed 4 lineups per league, so that's 4 times, I don't know, 18. So that's 420. It's 80 plus 4 minus 72. There we go. So you're allowed 72 squads in theory. Times 5, that is, God knows, 30, 350, 360 players. That's the minimum number of players you'll need to fulfill all of that. So, and from each different position as well. So you would expect to spend a bit more, but you know, that's way more than what I'm expecting to pay. So up to you guys how much budget you guys want to play. So this is the little Excel. I need to finish off now, round off now. So if you want this Excel, I just made it. There's it's nothing handy in there. If you do want this Excel, comment down Excel below, and I'll send you this from either Google Drive or what. And then, so if I win some prizes, I'll record that. Let's say how much cash prize was won, and I'll input that here. So we'll take a total of how much I have put in, so all of that purchases, and then how much I have earned at the end of the season. I'll probably make a total here. Yeah, something like that. Just move that down 1. There we go. So it will be something like that. So okay, so yeah, we'll end the video here. So like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. I didn't really go through the players that I bought for the limited, so just like Rico Henry, who's coming back from injury, Patrick Roberts, and Rodrigo Gomez, pretty similar, but then obviously some different players I just have to, you know, have the money. And apart from the goalkeeper, none of these are worth more than £10. That's kind of my kind of target. Same here, you're aiming for about 50 per card, £50 per card, so hence 5 cards is 250 in theory, because I already have the goalkeeper, like I said, so I did that. So I think 250 is very realistic for a team, and then for limited 100, it's realistic as well. So yeah, anyway, so like I said, I'll end the video here. So if you want more info, just let me know down below, and if you want this Excel, just comment Excel and I'll send it to you for free. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video so far. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Peace.